should about do it. I just realized I've had the audio on for ages, so that's good. Welcome back to Warframe Wednesdays. I have to tweak the audio on here up a little. Give me a sec. That should be fine. Alright, so yeah, welcome back to Warframe Wednesdays. It has been weeks since my last confection. Haha. Is cat. So yeah, I've got to shake the rust off. And to do that, I'm going to jump in the deep end and do a profit taker real quick. I want money. Where's my profit taker build? There you are. Thank you, profit taker build. Let me just real quick make sure everything's on the profit taker loadout slot. That's probably it. That's not gonna be okay. Fine. All right. We are probably Gucci. Now let me just double check you. Yeah. Okay. We're good. We're ready to go. I don't remember the last thing I was leveling up here. All right, because I'm getting the stances, or the not the stances, the emotes. Alright, so yes, I'm in global, very good. Let's go to Venus. Let's go to...
Really? Oh, happy day! Happy, happy day! What do I win?
She's loud. We're going to Fortuna now. I'm gonna bang a profit taker out. It shouldn't take too long. They're relatively painless. Ideally, I'll have a group that'll be pulling their weight. Worst case scenario, I'll be doing it more or less solo, which
right. We're all here. Let's get started.
Is its own can of worms. I should be able to manage it though.
Final phase.
Blah 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 blah. Worst case scenario is I have a group of 4 and nobody but me is pulling their weight. I barely pull my weight on my own. Soloing it will not be especially fun, if I'm honest. But doable. I say that because I have done it. But doing it on stream is another can of worms entirely.
Like it. Once that mother hits the overcharge radius, we're done for.
Oh
No
wow, it's
second chances.
pretty close. That's good and bad. Oh, good. Okay. Stop that. Which is the leg that I have blown up? Oh, here it is.
Heads up, Sparky.
Does? No. Look, they're sinking with the oil. Shield's going back up. Outwelder, deal with those pylons. Shields are waiting. Whatever you're doing, it's working.
I don't know why that's doing no damage all of a sudden. I may have to change
That did it.
which weapon I'm using. That's fine.
Outwelders.
So the reason this works is because I'm Chroma, and Chroma, when he's taking damage... Oh my god, why am I taking so much damage? Gets a bit of a boost. If it weren't for the fact that I need durability, I'd be doing this with Mirage. Mirage makes a joke out of anything that requires lots of damage. Would have preferred my Kabat not be dead, but here we are. This is not gonna work, is it? No, because I am host. Okay, shit. Alright, so it's gonna be like 5 minutes before I get that back again.
Heads up. Bombardment inbound. This should confuse her adaptation system.
Yep. So I need to use you temporarily, which isn't ideal because it does no damage.
A fallen Tenno needs your help.
It keeps blocking this. My goodness. There's some sweet spots you can hit on the legs where you see a little more damage, but I think it might just be crits.
Guns. Pylons back up. Wreck 'em.
Why is that doing only 10 damage? That makes no sense. I used to delete these. Whatever.
Is this a bad time?
What is it?
Alright, nothing I've got is doing anything to him, so...
Next crew must have figured out our bypass. It's realigning.
Sparky, we're running out of time. You have to kill her now. We won't get another chance at this.
Fantastic.
I've only got a few mortars left. Firing them all.
Suppressing fire.
There we go. So let's plop it in the rear here, right about now. Oh, I'm out of energy.
Is it? Holy crap. We did it. We did it. Get in there, Tenor. Rip out anything you think might help our cause.
Any of y'all see the feeds light up? It's going down, kids.
That went reasonably well.
Biz, what's that sound?
The satellite, it's continuing to overcharge the orb. At this rate, in a matter of seconds, it will...
That's right, I keep meaning to change my HUD margins. I might get around to that.
Outworlders, run!
So what did we get for that? I think that was the first thing I did in the day, so that seems low. Considering. Whatever. Nope, I'm not doing another one. Although I do need money. Ah, hell,
Final
I'll do
phase.
another one.
Thanks to that data you gathered, Biz can slow Prophet Taker's sentient shield.
You...
Oh. And then we'll get to doing Nightwave stuff after this, so I can catch myself up. Though it looks like a lot of the stuff that's in this Nightwave is stuff I already have, except for that ephemera right at the end.
Leg it. Once that mother hits the overcharge radius, we're done for. No second chances.
There she is.
vulnerable.
Of course, blast is the one thing I don't have on this weapon. There we go. Okay. Either. Neither does anybody else.
Heads up. Bombardment inbound. This should confuse her adaptation system.
Okay, I kept getting interrupted, so I couldn't get my Vex armor back up in time to keep the buff. Pretty typical. Okay. I'm not even sure what hit me there.
Pylons back up. Wreck 'em.
Is this a bad time?
Steve, what is it?
Satellite just moved. Ned's crew must have figured out our bypass. It's realigning.
Sparky, you're running out of time. You have to kill her now. We won't get another chance at this.
I've only got a few mortars left. Firing them all.
Suppressing fire.
There we go.
recharge the orb. At this rate, in a matter of seconds, it will... Outworlders, run!
There's probably better loadouts for this than what I'm using. There we go, 500,000 credits. That's what I was expecting. Alright. Let's see what Nightwave has going for us.
Shall we?
Well, I got the credits I needed to get. Eximus units is easy, I just have to do some ESO. Elite, there we go. Those go hand in hand. Cephalon Samara scans I'm not going to be able to get done in time. Actually, there's a way I can juke that to make that doable. Sabotages are easy, captures are easy, Eximus are easy, fishing I'm not going to do. Unless it's nighttime right now, in which case I know what I need to do.
Ta-ta, lovelies.
Let me see if it is nighttime on the plains. I do not want you to create a session. Stop that. What are you doing?
Do I look okay?
That's a network hiccup or something. No, it's night in an hour. I'm not going to do the rare fishing during the day. That takes work and time and effort that is better spent doing absolutely anything else. So we're not going to do it. Hum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. Shoot, I could have brought these and that would have worked out pretty okay. So ESO is what I want to be doing. For ESO, I am going to equip my Nuke in a Box build, which I've done before. This is a build that works well with anything. It stacks with itself, so if you have multiple people running the same thing, it only gets better. As opposed to Sarens, which conflict with each other pretty dramatically. So we're going to do some ESO, not Elder Scrolls Online, but rather... Ooh, Vomit and Redeemer. Ooh, I haven't done a Strength Vomit in a while. That could be fun.
Operator, were you visualizing a
And
bloody
Redeemer.
battle? Me
And Redeemer.
too.
We're not going to do that for now. Oh, I already have scans available. Nice. I thought I had to do another. So we're doing ESO. We've got to do 8 waves. 8 waves is easy. Hopefully this is right at the beginning, not like part way through. Okay, so we are actually in it right now. All right. I can't quite tell. Oh, this is zone 2. Crap. So everybody's going to leave one zone before I do. That is not bueno. So we got a Volt. Volts work well here. Nuke frames do beautifully. Especially since they can get me started. And I'm probably going to wind up stealing kills from them. I don't know what other people are playing. I thought I saw a Urelli or something. Oh, we've got a Octavia me, a Volt, and whoever this is. What are you? A Wisp. Oh yeah. This is easy mode. So every time an enemy dies, they drop something usually. And I turn that something into something else entirely. I turn that something into death. And that is good. We like that. So I'm stacking a whole bunch of status. Not doing buttloads of damage at a time, but doing quite a bit of damage over time and to the entire map. So anything that's left is going to be stuff that's very durable. And now that we have mods that, oh, there we go, see? My biggest difficulty is energy. I do not have tons of it. And I have to wait.
Do not weep for these creatures. They are immortal. They can and have faced 1 billion deaths.
So what I want to do is I want to wait for like the Volt to do his thing.
For you, failure has real life consequences.
A bit more. Oh, don't do this. Don't do this. I'm about to chip a tooth. I'm gritting my teeth so hard. Please. Switch the weapon. Thank you. I love people who do just like 2 waves and then just dip. Why would they even bother? Why join if you're not going to stick around for several potential loot drops? I just don't get it. Now I'm out of juice, so I need to get more. Fortunately. So one of the cute gimmicks of the Envoy, the Tenet Envoy, is that being a briefcase weapon, if you have it sheathed, it'll start reloading its ammo. Okay, I'm out of juice again. That's bad.
A new data conduit is open. Our experiment moves to a new zone.
Looks like I'm going to be doing this mostly solo, so that's good. Is he with me still? Away we go. So if he's getting kills, I'm getting kills. If I'm getting kills, he might not be, but we don't need him to be. So with the Tenet Envoy, I need energy again. Right now I've got like a 10 round magazine of rockets, which is pretty good. There we go, that's what I wanted to do. shooting rockets willy-nilly, just so I can get my clip down a bit further. So, I have 2 shots. I just whipped out my melee weapon. If you hear that click, ka-clink, ka-clink, ka-clink noise, that's it reloading. Now, it doesn't have infinite ammo, but it'll reload on its own, which I think is very cool and very fun. I do now need to find energy, though. Preferably not doing that.
Data conduit is open. Go now.
Not sure why my combo count kept going up like that. That was a little
You
strange.
think me a sadist? That I enjoy this suffering?
Yes,
Irrelevant.
and yes.
Focus on your
Also,
task.
yes. Let's say. So yeah, the two of us will synergize fairly well. He does very well if there's lots of enemies. I do very well if there's lots of dead enemies. Not their corpses specifically, but all the stuff that the corpses drop is what we want. Do have to collect some energy real quick, so let's see if there's any enemies. There are not. Also, there's infested, so they're draining my energy like crazy, which I just absolutely love. And I need a lot of energy. There we go. So, when the infested are like, her, you get no energy and like it. I'm like, her, I'm upset. Do not want. 4 zones, halfway there. And there's lots of Exilus units showing up, which is also good. That's right, this thing. That's how I run kind of quick. Yeah, he's gonna shred Corpus pretty good. I am not too shabby against Corpus as well. Need greater than 75 energy in order to cast, because I have kind of low energy efficiency. That's okay, as long as I'm cognizant. Yep, 50 Eximus units down, which is about right. That number will go up quicker, because more and more are going to spawn. Conversely, though, they are going to start getting more and more durable, which will put a bit of a damper on things. I don't think I've got a nuke build, Volt, or a dedicated Volt nuke build yet. I should check. I don't play Volt often. Not because I think he's bad, he's not. I just don't play Volt often. Anymore. I used to. He was my starter, I believe. And this was back when you had, or was it Loki? Loki might have been my starter, actually. It was Volt or Loki, because it was a choice between Excal, Mag, and the other one. I don't remember what the other one was. I want to say it was Loki at the time, so I may have picked Loki as my starter. This was back in like late 2012, so I'd have to actually look up to see who it was then. Because it changed from Loki to someone else, and then, or from Mag to someone else, and then back again, I think. It's been a while. And I don't have mountains of emotional attachment to my starter. Not saying they were a bad choice. I like them. I use them a lot. I'm pretty sure it was Loki. Because I played a lot of Loki back in those days, mostly because invisibility was one of the best survival tools in the game at the time, and still is. But back then it was like the only survival tool until Rhino, who had Rhino's toolbox, iron skin mostly, which made him quite durable indeed, as well as the invulnerability afforded by Trinity. We're no longer invulnerable with Trinity. It's been a long time since she had invulnerability. Alright, I should be good to spread the plague. Cool things. I love doing that. That gives me the jollies like you have no idea. Watching those missiles whip around and slap into stuff. Oh, I love that. I live for that. Hey, no. Yeah, the more enemies die, the more traps I have, the more damage everything winds up taking. Especially since there's lots of flaming traps and heat procs stack in a nasty way. Okay, I do need some energy though. I like fighting infested because infested are easy to deal with, but that they drain your energy is very frustrating to this day. Cycron, you have to wait like this kind of awkward interval for it to start reloading, and then because it's like this charge up sequence, it's like 1 second or so, and then it starts recharging, but it doesn't fully charge immediately. Like, it might actually be less than a second still. Yeah, it's like half a second to 3/4 of a second. It's not quite a second. But then it takes a little while for it to actually reload in earnest. Okay, so... Oh, you're a problem. Is that a human? Yes, it is. I could be in trouble here. Well, I got him up. Oh, that's right, I can't use items here. Ah! Heck with all this. Boom. Oh, I tried to roll through that, but I think I might have been too fast. That and the explosion happens very quickly because the projectile on the Envoy is surprisingly fast. If you aren't scoping in. If you scope in, it's very slow, but pretty quick if you don't. Special combination of aggressively durable and durably aggressive. Yeah, I need one more zone. And then I only have like... Oops. Bad. Very bad. Very, very bad. Very bad. Stop this. Okay. So, slight greater than slight problem. Okay. Extremely greater than slight problem. Go home, Noxy Nox. I'm not gonna get through this wave. So we're gonna do it by moving. All I have to do is clear the wave, and we're good. Or, you know, die. That's fine too. There we go. Actually, got some of my old mojo back. I need to find the other conduit. Yeah, I don't know where the other one is, so I've not completed this zone. I'm a little upset about that.
You exceed expectations. You are
Got a lot of
far
relics.
more
That's
exciting and complex than any specimen in my sanctuary.
Progress of a sort. Let's see, what loadout do I want on here? I have 9 points free. Having a little extra ammo in there is nice, but not strictly necessary. I have both galvanized chamber and galvanized aptitude. I may just go with the big damage. Yeah, I've got heavy caliber on there. Primed firestorm. I can move primed firestorm if need be, and replace it with whatever. Actually, it does do impact if you hit him face on with it. Getting some extra slash procs might be nice. You know what? I'ma go for it. Problem is, this thing doesn't do a lot of... Well, it's got some status. It's not great. I'll give it a try. And you, I know there was something I wanted to do with you, but I don't remember what it was. Dee-da-dee-dum, da-da-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. I think it does magnetic natively, so getting rid of frostbite isn't in the cards. I do not want to do that. What I can do, though, I could get rid of Seeker
Ordis has been counting stars, operator.
and
All
equip,
accounted for.
yeah, this doesn't do impact, so equipping hemorrhage does me no good whatsoever. What I can do is do... because accuracy is irrelevant. I can do Magnum Force, and then, where are you instead of Seeker? Oh, right, I can't put Barrel Diffusion because I've got Galvanized Diffusion on. Where are you? Thing that I seek. Alright, Deep Freeze. Boop. There we go. Keeps me... adds a bit more damage. It's not as much as I might like otherwise, but it's there. Magnum Force doesn't hurt this weapon. Oh, right. Where are you? Oh, I forgot I had the Astilla Prime, to be honest. I guess we can equip the Astilla Prime? Question mark? Why not?
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe
Galvanized
suits
Tail,
you.
plop. Prime Charged Shell, plop. What's the other one for these? Just type in Galv. Acceleration, we don't need that. And Savvy, we do want that. But I don't think I've got mods. The Endo for it. I definitely don't. I need Endo. I need like... You need like 30k something, so I still need 20,000 Endo before I can do that. So that's okay. Wow, its native status chance is pretty respectable. That is not at all bad. Okay, crit. I'm not gonna do you. I am gonna do you. So I can fit you in. I don't necessarily want to be doing magnetic, but if I can get, say... what's it called? Oh, what's the reload time? 2 seconds. Yeah, we definitely want to get in that reload mod. Blaze. We'll do viral radiation, yeah. Yeah. Good. I like this plan. Toxic barrage. And I want reload, which is, what are you? Chilling reload, there we go. Boop. Alright, so we have faster reload, we have pretty respectable status, pretty respectable damage per shot. I like that. That's pretty good. Now, ideally, I'd have something that boosts fire rate. That's not too bad to start. Plus, we'll have that nice actually, yeah, the only thing I could do is add vigilante armaments, but I don't think that would make me hit any break points. I'm already over the break point to get to 2.1. This chamber would do, yeah, 2.2, yeah. That's the major break point. Putting this on would get me up to 2.7, so I'd have a better chance of getting a third projectile out, but I'm going for consistency here. So what's that number drop to? 437, 755 versus 731, 926. Yeah, it's the better way to go. Okay. I completely forgot I had that weapon at all. Do I have the fullness as well? I think I... Yeah, I did the fullness ages ago. Yeah. Is there anything here that I wanted to level? No, there was not. So I'm gonna get out my the old standby, the Kuva Nucor. I'm gonna make sure I've got some tweaks on this one. I do have galvanized diffusion. I also want, however, galvanized shot on there, and I have to figure out how to do that. Without compromising the rest of it. I can put it where the Seeker is. I don't need Seeker there. Yeah, I don't need Seeker there. Yeah. Very good. Because just having bonkers status chance out the wazoo makes you a complete demon seed. It's truly a wonderful thing. And then 40% damage per status type affecting the target for 14 seconds. Stacking 3 times. Onf. It's like a mod made for this weapon. It's sort of grotesque, really. So... what was I doing again?
Now, just in case
I still
some of you
need
ain't doing all
13
this out of the
Eximus
kindness of your
kills.
hearts.
Eximus kills. And then 1 zone
Let's check
Sanctuary
what's
Onslaught.
next.
So I'm going to go do that again.
Now, Mr. Parvo says
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Echo. I didn't even see you were there. I'm so sorry. Hi, Echo. No, you're not too late. I'm still going. I will be going for a while, since I haven't done it in a while. Ooh, that could be interesting. I haven't done Ember in a while. Let me bang out a quick Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Which will just be lots of damage numbers everywhere. Some of them from me. Well, actually, all the damage numbers you'll see will be from me. I'm not going to have huge numbers, but I will have a lot of them. Oh, what on earth was that? Oh, I've got a Wisp here. That's what it is. So Wisp provided little nice convenient buffs for me. I don't want to pick that up. Okay, so what I've got on on OBS is I've got it set. Let me just clear a path here. So I set up under sources, I have a game capture source, and then under that you go and you select properties, and whatever game you have up, you can select it as the source that you want to use. The other way you can do that is you can, if you have multiple monitors, you can set up a display capture source. And with the, oh, that is much faster reload. I like that. And with that, that'll capture the entire screen, the entire monitor that you choose to capture. I would tend to recommend avoiding that because that tends to be a bit resource intensive. Some things will force you to do that, but most things will allow you to just capture the specific game, or you can go with what is it? A window capture if the game capture doesn't for some reason work. Occasionally I have to switch to that, like if you're doing an emulator, sometimes it will or won't like it. Most of what it is, you can do most everything with game capture as an added source. And then you just have to make sure under properties you have the right one selected. And usually, if you're not seeing it half the time, it's probably because there's more than one application in that list and you selected the wrong one. That's what happens to me if I'm not seeing it. Did they change her face model? Did they whitewash Nora? She looks a lot paler. I hope they didn't whitewash Nora. That would be embarrassing. For a far future setting, we have a surprising lack of extremely brown people. I like that. I would like to have more of them.
That was a close one.
Reminds me, I've got to read, been meaning to read some more Octavia Butler. Fair collection of Octavia Butler, but I don't have everything she's written. Tell you what, Echo. After I finish my stream, I'll hop into the Discord and I'll go over my basic setup so you can fiddle with it accordingly. I don't consider myself an expert because mostly what wound up happening is I found a setup that worked after having recommendations given to me. And then just never really changed it much until things stopped working, and then I had to change things. So my setup is very basic. So it'll give you some place to work with, something to work with. So yeah, give me about 45 minutes to an hour or so, and I will happily run you through what I have set up. Oof, I love watching them pop like that. Oi! See all those damage numbers? That's me. That's me. I go, woo!
Oh no, host migration in progress. Oh no. Don't do. Don't do.
Not like this. There we go. Monster kill. Wow, that is generating a lot of particles. I don't remember it generating that many particles before. That's a little frightening. Oh, that's right. This weapon I have to reload. It's not like the Cyclone, where you just let it sit for a second. Okay, kill time. No, there's something in here. I just can't see them. There we go.
Another. Virtue, integrity, and courage are my priorities. I can be approached, but never pushed. Befriended, but never coerced. Killed, but never shamed. Here's to you, dreamers.
I think I have to do 4 zones to get the second reward. I don't remember how these work. Boom, 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 boom again. Boom, 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 boom. Ow. Disadvantage of shooting exploding glass projectiles is that they stagger you if you are too close. Oh wow, there's a, I think that's a Trinity. Bold decision. Oh, supportive decision. I approve Trinities. If I'm ever on a team with a Trinity, I'm always happy. I just never expect to see them. No, you don't. Oh, no, I don't. Okay, that's toxic. I don't like that. That's toxic like a MOBA fan base. Jeez Louise. Sorry, MOBA fans. I used to be one of you. And I realized that I was kidding. I was dealing with people who were salty all the time, and I didn't have the energy for it. Oh yes. Disco balls of death. You fools! If you only knew that you must obey the dance no, wrong one. You must obey the dance commander. He is given the order for fun. You must obey the dance commander, for he is the only one who gives the orders here. Alright!
Who gives the orders here? Alright!
It would be awesome if we could dance. It would be awesome. Yeah, let's take a chance. Then I'll stop embarrassing myself. Alright. let them proceed. There's two of them. If there was only one guy, I would feel slightly guilty leaving him in the lurch alone. But only slightly.
Hunter,
Wow.
you're
Okay.
running out of time. Enter the data conduit.
Stop that. Deleted. Alrighty.
Hunter, the sanctuary will go on
So that's
without
pretty
you.
easy. Oh, rank 0 to rank 21 in one go. And we got an S rank, guys. That makes us so special, right? Not really. Then again, it's free Radiant relics. You don't have to go through the rigmarole of leveling them up, which is nice. Don't think I can... Yeah, there's 70. Ah, it's close. Actually, that might be the last one I need before I switch. Yes, it is. I'm tempted to go... I'll wait until tomorrow. Alrighty. New frame. Something different. Something strange, exotic, and exciting. In other words, not Inaros. Thank you. I could do Grendel. Grendel is exotic, and he's exciting in the sense that you're wondering how this got through QA testing. No, we're not going to pick Baruch. We pick Baruch every day. Oh, why not? We'll do Ash. I don't even know what I have equipped on Ash. Siggles. No, front Sigil. What are you? Oracle. What even? Oh, okay. I can do that. That's fine. And let me see what my loadout is. Hi-de-dum-de-doo. That is certainly a loadout. We're not gonna do that. What are you? Why do you even exist? You know what? I'm gonna scrap this loadout, and I'm gonna make a rider kick loadout. I can do that, yeah. What is that? Kick. Gale kick! 100% of melee damage converted to impact damage on jump kick, knocking down nearby enemies on kill. So we're gonna give things the boot. For this, I need to change my melee weapon to a stat stick. Mire it is. And I have to make sure I have... Yeah, oh yeah, there we go. Bunch of melee damage. So right here, all I want are large damage numbers. So I'm going to swap out True Steel for something that provides even more damage numbers. Like, I don't know. I don't think the kick can give crit chance, so... Oh, I can't actually equip you, can I? That's... Because I already have Prime Fever Strike. Ick. Something that provides extra... Oh! Where's that one that makes slow? It slows you down, but it hits hard like truck. Corrupt char... No. Where are you? Spoiled strike. Boop. All melee Why did the number go down? That's weird. I don't know why that went down. That's very strange. I have no idea. In any case, baddies will now get the boot. So let me real quick throw on other mods here. We'll make it an all-rounder outside of that. Have some duration, have some damage, have some flow, have some vigor, have some stretch. Where are you? Stretch, get over here.
Stretch.
Thank you. Dee-dum-dee-dee. Where's Streamline? There you are. Boop. And now I need a V polarity that only costs 6. I don't think I have anything like that. I don't. Not things that I want to equip. Sugar. I can go with Rage. Rage is fine. Rage has use. Alright, so there's not going to be anything special with this particular build, but we are going to rider kick something in the face, because we are feeling it. Where do I want to go to do that? Oh, this person's still in my party. Sorry, dude. Oh, these are high-level enemies. I'm not going to be able to kill them, I don't think. But we are going to try giving some baddies the boot. So the way we do this, or the way this mod is supposed to work, if it's not bugged, that has happened repeatedly. Is I go through the air, and I go like this. That did nothing to it, so that's good. It's hard to aim these, so what I'm having to do is jump in the air and then do a crouch, and that'll make me slide forwards in midair. So oh, actually that did some respectable damage. Unfortunately, it's all being done as impact damage, and impact damage does like nothing to anything. Impact is truly like the worst status effect in the game by a large margin. Regretfully. And that is including gas. At least gas has crowd control going for it, in the sense that it causes damage in an area. But impact, not so much impact. I almost killed him. I need to go against weaker enemies, clearly. That had better not be mine. It's not good. So right now I'm dealing with Sisters of Barvos, which are like special, not exactly boss encounters. Oh my god, revive, please. Stop walking away from me. Scoot on your butt on someone else's time.
There's my cheeky sweetie.
What?
There's my cheeky sweetie.
Yeah, they've got personalities for sure. I want that. Give. They steal your money. They steal a lot of your money. They don't steal a little. They steal like 70% of the cash you get or more. It's a lot. From a given mission. But once you kill them, you get it all back, so it's fine. It gives you an incentive to end their miserable, pitiable existence. So I'm gonna go find some place that's like filled with fragile enemies, and then I'm gonna give them the boot. And hopefully it'll work this time, and I won't look like a complete ding-dong. So we're gonna do a capture mission against enemies that should vaporize on contact if I look at them funny. Just to prove a point.
We received intel. Somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
Yeah, so that's how that's supposed to go. Those enemies I was fighting before, I don't think they resisted impact, but they definitely had a lot of shields and health. So even if I did hit them, yeah. So what's happening is I'm not shooting. Hands are free, aside from... Oh, don't you run from me, you. Don't you run from me. There, I just triple rider kicked this fool in the face. Well, some part of their clone body, at any rate. Now, I could probably kill these enemies just by jumping at them. Because when you do a bullet jump like that, yeah, so this is not a good place to test this. When you do a bullet jump, you do like a certain amount of melee damage to enemies. Or not melee damage, but just damage in a radius. They are dying. Oh, I also have... I forgot that I have my... Alright, I'm just gonna get to the exit and find someplace with slightly... Like, level 30 enemies, it should be suitably satisfying. Like, I can't kill them just by walking into them. However, I can just, like, do that. Have Shadow Clones go, like... Shadow Clone no Jutsu or whatever. It's a ninja frame. It doesn't... Oh, no! Somebody's about to tell me to stop copying those floppies. You can't run from your past, Channel! There is no salvation for your crime, Channel! Your actions have consequences, Channel! I am your reckoning, Channel! You should not have copied that floppy, Channel! You wouldn't download a car! Oh, I need to run away from him very quickly. Oh my goodness. He explodes. You wouldn't download a car, would you, Channel? Ow. Take a boot. Okay, that was not much boot that he took. He said, no, I take no boot. Ow. How'd he die? I was busy doing a backflip. Well, that was dreadful. He gave me a dread. Die. I just watched that man get ended. Oh, hi. So, ever since they changed Ash and his number 4 ability, you have to like laser pointer people. All that awkward camera work there is what used to happen every time you hit the 4 key. Now less so. Let me find a higher level capture mission, because capture missions are easy. Preferably against like infested or something, because they're actually I think all of those might resist impact. I don't know. Let's go. Yeah, let's do something against where are you, Sedna? Sedna, where? Oh, it's way up at the top. That's why I can't see it. I'm looking everywhere, but is there a capture mission here? Oh, not Sedna. Sedna used to be infested central. Now it isn't. So I want to go to Deimos. Mob dev, sabotage. What are the ones that I need to do? Thanks, I guess. Oh, new color palette? Yes, please.
We are away.
I like color palettes. Capture, sabotage, and scans. So we'll do.
It's time for Nora to say goodnight.
There is a capture here. Yes, there's a capture. These are slightly more durable enemies, and they should not evaporate when I look at them funny. They're still going to be fragile and die, but, you know.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
You get near an enemy and do a bullet jump at him and see if that
Target
kills it
located.
outright.
Bring them in.
Oh, I just figured out why things are dying that I'm not expecting to die. I've got a big brain. So, I have a sentinel
The capture target has vital information that we will need
floating
to
over my
extract.
head.
We need our subject brought back alive.
Just this little thing floating with a blue glowing line attached to me. And it's got a gun. Well, it actually shoots out little discus parts of itself. It's the only one that can equip this particular weapon.
We'll interrogate the captain back at base.
The
We'll
Helios.
here,
In this
10-0.
case, the Helios Prime. And I think I have its attack precept equipped, which normally I do not. Normally it is all utility all the time, but evidently I decided I wanted to kill stuff. So I've got to remove that. Capture missions are so fast. Like, especially when they give you a really short tile set like that, where you just breeze through it without even trying. I'm going to remove its attack precept, which is a mod you have to equip on it in order to make it shoot things. They do not shoot at things by default. Compare contrast to cats and dogs, Kavats and Kubros, that is, and similar, which will attack regardless. So let me really quickly remove. Where are you? Targeting receptor. Boop. And I guess I'll put sanctuary on there, right? Yeah. Boop. Not that I'm reviving many people, but you know. And not that 250, and not that a shield with 250 health is worth anything at all, but it is what it is. So now it should not be shooting things in the face. Dee-dum, we'll do that again. Da-dee-dum-dee-dum-dee-day. Future's not ours to see. I'm switching the soundtrack I'm listening. Oh, we're close to the end of this one. I'll leave it.
We received intel that somebody enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
Alright, so Batty's gonna get the boot. Boot.
That backfired.
Boot. Is it attaching that damage to my bullet jumps as well as my kicks?
Target located.
That'd be kinda cool.
Bring them in. The capture target has vital information that we will extract. We need our subject brought back alive.
Capture targets are usually pretty durable, but these are also like levels 17 to 20. Or 10 to 20,
Complete.
which
The
is
captive has been escorted to the
honestly like
extraction point.
nothing.
Well done.
Like this boiler. Oh, that boiler just got deleted. Okay. I should be doing a lot of damage with these kicks because the mire is like the perfect stat stick. As a weapon, it's the sword I'm using. So in the few rare instances where there is a ability that gains a bonus from a melee weapon or a ranged weapon, I can't think of any that do get bonuses from your equipped ranged weapon. They usually have mod slots of their own. So say Atlas's Punch or the Whip on Korra. The mods you have on your weapon matter. Some of the mods on your weapon matter. Allow me to amend. Not all of them matter. Usually damage mods will all count. Usually crit mods will all count. Basically nothing else will other than, yeah, damage, crit, and status probably. Sometimes speed matters, but usually not. Range typically does not. For those, but those abilities again are few and far between. So we got sabotage missions and cephalon scans. I can definitely do 4 cephalon scans, no problem. No problem. Ooh, weapon slots. I can always use more of those. I have that already. Other than that, the glyph and yeah, I'm gonna just be getting lots of creds from this one. Yeah, yeah, I've got that already. Most of this stuff is repeats. So I don't know if Nora's Choice has like a plot associated with it. I think it's just another interlude. But we do have a new ephemera, which looks like a sine wave. It looks fairly cool. I can probably make a decent 2-2 out of it. So I'm looking for sabotage missions. I don't remember what derelict sabotage missions are like, come to think of it. So we'll find out. Oh, I don't want to be solo. I may as well do this public. So I just need to bang out 3 sabotage missions. So the sound you're listening to right now is from a game called The Ascent, which just came out. Sort of goes for an industrial cyberpunk type audio vibe, which it nails, but is currently giving me a bit of a headache. So we're switching to the Skullgirls soundtrack. Because if there's one thing I'll give the developers of Skullgirls, it is a hell of a soundtrack. And also having the raw stones to make a 2D fighter at a period of time when 2D fighters were having a significant resurgence. And actually doing a really good job of it. I was very pleased with Skullgirls. I know some people don't like it. We don't talk about those people. I think Skullgirls is fine. Reminds me though, I do have to go and beat that RPG they made. That I just forgot the name of right now, which is great. I never did finish it. I beat most of it. I beat the whole thing. It was cool. It was basically Valkyrie Profile, but hard. Until it stopped being hard. I'm not solving that puzzle, even though I could very easily solve that puzzle. Hey. half tempted to do the old Killer Instinct soundtrack too.
That was a
Actually.
close one.
I'm just gonna take a nap. Don't mind me. Nap time is over. So again, them dying is from me hitting them with my boot.
There's the
The
torsion
bottom of my
device,
foot.
but they've taken the void
Make
key.
them
Find
explode.
it.
I'd really like them to actually add like an explosion effect because it's supposed to kill or knock down enemies around them. Oh, it's these two. So me trying to get these two with the boot is going to be kind of hard because I can only hit them in their backpack. So what I'm going to do is approach from the rear. Did I get him? No, I didn't. They kind of know where I am too because stealth enemies. Yeah, I'm just going to shoot them.
Quick, pick up the key. You got the key. Now get back to the
Oops,
portal.
wrong way. Whoa, or I'll miss. That's fine. Ow!
Through the
I know
portal
where
now.
you live.
It's about to collapse.
I have to travel all the way across this? I went into the wrong room? This is embarrassing. I feel bamboozled. This is lost. Oh, 12 seconds, okay.
Objective complete. The void key and fusion beam device are out of
That's
commission.
one of
The
my...
enemy will not be returning
Oh,
anytime
that's not
Tenno,
good.
There are still undiscovered supply caches in the area. You may want to
Those
locate
aren't
them
supposed to
before
be there. Okay. Yeah, y'all have fun there. Oh, hey, there's a cache. Let me open that real quick.
You found the first resource cache. I'm detecting more faint hints.
I'm not gonna search for the rest of them. I care, but I don't care that much. What's the... Is it Venus that has the really fast sabotage missions? It might be Pluto. It's an ice planet. I know that. Or is it an ice planet? Yeah, it's one of the older tile sets that has the really easy sabotage missions that are just like, blink and you'll miss them. I'm gonna actually do a change upgrade to my duration build for maximum cloaking. V polarity, and I have 3 points. So I can equip something up to 6. I'll do Rage, because Rage is very handy. Convert 10% of damage on health to energy. And I can't equip Gale Kick on this one, unfortunately. I could actually equip Intensify. Having extra damage doesn't necessarily help me here. Because 5, like, 2,000 damage, it's going to bump up to what? Yeah, 2,100. That's not significant. rather get the
Did you hear that?
Rage is handy. It's much better maxed out than it is at level 0, because it grants 10, 20, 30, 40% of damage on health gets converted to energy, so you can have a lot of sustainability if you're power hungry and have a health pool. I do not have a massive health pool. As an older frame, a lot of older frames, unless they're explicitly not squishy, are fairly fragile. I think this Venus has the quick and shush.
Oh, it's perfect.
Quick and painless sabotages. Okay, that's not a quick and painless sabotage. That's a sabotage I have to work at. It'll be on the ground. Where is another Corpus planet? It's not Saturn. That's all in the space. It's not Neptune. That's... This is Neptune. It could be Neptune. So I'm looking for... Not disruption. Not invasion. I probably passed by it twice now. Oh. No, it's excavation. We're not doing that. Sabotage. There it is, staring me in the face. This should be relatively fast and painless. Yeah. Oh wait, no, this will not be one of the fast ones, I don't think. We'll figure it out.
Your target is the system mainframe. Deliver the payload.
Oh, that's why they aren't dying, is because they've got shields, and enemies have shield gating as well. If you hit them with something with enough damage, it doesn't matter. It'll bypass it, but it's a dramatically decreased amount of damage. And because I'm only doing impact, even though I should have a lot of damage on my... try whipping out my sword in a minute. Yeah, it takes 2 for me to do it, that's okay. Yeah, it's a gimmick mod. Oh, I'm also not using it anymore. Yeah, I'm not even using the loadout with that in there. This is the quick variant.
That's it. Get out of here.
So this is typical play of Warframe, is go surgically attack the objective and just keep going away. Never stop. Please move. Am I gonna get... No, it's not a stalker. It's Perrin. I don't care about Perrin. If he wants to teleport his stuff in, that's fine. I'm going to kill it all. I think he may have teleported it in, but it's all way back here. I forget what he does. Are they, Eximus units? Exilus? Whatever they are. I don't know. Yeah. I eat these for breakfast. And they're all dead. As denoted by that flickering. Which often gets lost in the shuffle for me anyway, because there's a lot of different bright shiny effects. Ash's invisibility ability, his smoke screen, is like any other invisibility ability, very powerful, but it's also, I think, the shortest one even at max duration, it's very short compared to the competition. The competition in this case being Loki is his nearest competition, but also Ivara and Octavia. Somebody else has invisibility. Those are the big ones.
Your target is the reactor. The reactor will have tight security. Watch out for enemy patrols. Your target
Wisp
is a
kind of has invisibility in that she goes invisible if she I didn't kill him with him. That's interesting. If she's in midair and isn't shooting, she's invisible, but she doesn't look invisible, and that throws off any invisibility ability that she gets applied to her. And makes it look like she's not invisible, even though she kind of is. Because she's got like a weird glowing effect that just makes her look solid. You can't really tell. And I thought she just wasn't going invisible until someone clued me into that. It's like, oh no, she is, quote, invisible, even if somebody applies Ash's smokescreen with augment. The one thing Ash's smokescreen does have over others is that it causes a stagger. So if you're surrounded by enemies and you pop it, they'll be like, oh, I am reeling. But it doesn't do any damage. And I don't think it lets you do like any finishers or anything.
target found. Destroy it. Target destroyed. Proceed to the
Yeah, they're making
extraction
me
point.
pump it to these locations. Is that locked or... oh, no, it's just this door. Don't mind them. They're all dead.
Get comfy, dreamers. One of our own believes they are the equal of our foe, and baby, they are acting like it.
I do not play much Ash, so there's... I do have some fairly specific builds for him. Like I've got this duration build so I can get the most out of his 2. I also have
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe
my strength build, which has no duration, so my 2 lasts 1 second. 1 second of cloak, which is absolutely not worth your time. But what it does have, crunchy parts, is hold up. It doesn't actually have the augment equipped. Fatal Teleport is supposed to be on here. I'm going to get rid of Coaction Drift, and I'm going to put Fatal Teleport in instead. So, Ash's augments are pretty rad. They're, in fact, all pretty good to one extent or another. Fatal Teleport makes your 3 do an automatic finisher on most enemies that you cast it on. Bosses are exempt, I believe. If you kill an enemy, 50% of the energy is refunded, which is good. So it goes from being I think it's a 50 cost natively, I want to say. So it goes from being a 50 cost ability to being a 25 cost ability. In my case, it'd be less than that. It'd be like a 7 cost ability. So it's fairly handy. I believe, so one of the gimmicks that Ash has is with Blade Storm. If he casts Blade Storm and there's a bunch of enemies that are marked, and you cast your 3 during that, he will join in and go and chain kill enemies. And I believe you only the teleport cost is only once, as opposed to doing it several times in a row. So that can be fairly handy. And that's kind of what this build is geared around, is doing high strength. This is not a highest strength build, but given what I have equipped, it is about the best I can do. I'd either need another Forma or something. What are you? Oh, that's what it is. I'm looking at the numbers and they're not adding up mentally. So what I've got on is an Arcane Locust helmet, which provides... oh, that adds energy capacity. I thought it added strength. Never mind. Forget everything I said. Those numbers aren't adding up to me. I feel like I must have a, what's it called, equipped? I don't have intensify. Okay. I don't have the mod space to equip intensify, even if I wanted to. At 9 cost, what would that wind up being? Because it would probably be better than 15. Intense. If I 6, 7, 8, 9, 5, 10. I think it'd be slightly better to have a 9 cost intensify. I'm gonna bump that up 3 levels because I don't have one of those. Apparently. Yeah, slightly better. Get me at, I think that's 299 or 298. 298. Slightly better. Ideal world, I'd have Umbral Intensify there instead, but I'd have to get rid of Streamline to do it. And I'd have that much more strength, but it'd also cost that much more to cast, and I kind of want to be casting with frequency. He doesn't have a huge energy pool. He does have a slightly larger than usual energy pool because of the Arcane helmet. They don't... You can't actually get Arcane helmets anymore. They don't drop anywhere, so you either got them all, or you're buying one off someone later. I got them all, way back in the day. I don't think I even have any spares anymore at this late date. That's a bit loud, I'm gonna turn that down. Yeah. Myers okay. I don't think I have any melee weapons I need to level, do I? No, I don't. None that I want to level at any rate. So let's pick a melee weapon I actually want to use. What does the Talus Boltace do? Oh, that's right, it rolls enemies away. It used to suck them in. It does not do that. So we'll go with the Tatsu. This is the one that shoots. Yeah. Yeah? Or is that the Skiagiti? It's the Tatsu. This should shoot things at enemies. This is kind of a mediocre build, but we're going to stick with it for now. Let's do corrosive. It'll be fine. Alright, weapon slots. I need Warframe slots, actually. I'm like always running borderline on those. More than that, though, I need pet slots. I need to get a lot more companion slots. Exterminate missions are brain dead. We're gonna do an exterminate mission real quick. Let's find... Actually, let's do... This is a mistake, and I shouldn't be doing this, but we're going to do Steel Path exterminate missions. Actually, is there a Steel Path alert I can do? Where are those? There they are, Steel Path. Interception, survival, capture, crossfire. I should have done the capture then. I do need more Steel Essence, so I'm going to do that. Crossfire is like an exterminate. So we're gonna join that. So this is a damage or power strength spec, whatever this is that I'm using. Ash Prime. They do not care about radiation in the slightest. Stop it. Hit me again, and I will show you the mitts. You fool. I know where these infested sleep, and I am not afraid to go to their house and bully them. Oh, it's so cute. Get off. I shoot skull at them. I need to go and rebuild that. I forget how I get those now, because they've changed how that works. I really should change that effect. Oh, he's a durable boy. He's a dead durable boy. These are also dead durable boys. Get shanked. Like so. Alright, I'm gonna actually start using powers. I was gonna give a breakdown of all of Ash's abilities and then I forgot midway through. I apologize. Sure, fine, whatever. Kill them before I can kill them. The problem with Ash nowadays is that he takes so long to actually kill things that people generally just get the kills before he can finish. Still, he's very capable.
Find extraction.
Problem is, it takes him longer to do than, say, a Saren. Okay, I don't know what happened there exactly. Oh, I also have to check to see what, That's why I should have kept the Myers. I think it's based off of that. It used to be that the mod, the augment for his 3 that makes him do a finisher, used to work using covert lethality, which was a mod. Oh, there we go. We do want this. This is what we want. A mod for daggers that gave them huge finisher damage, like instant kill finisher damage. So Ash would just press his 3 key and delete things. That is no longer the case. Now it does actual having to hit things damage, which is obviously not as good. But yeah, all of Ash's augments are pretty good. Like, the augment for his 1 makes it so it strips armor, which is strong. The one for his 2 makes it work on crowds, makes it work on your allies, I think at half duration, which means it's basically non-existent, but if you've got a wide range, long duration ability, or 2, his smoke screen, it is quite good. I don't know what that is. I need to go to navigation and find out, because if that's it is Uranus. Oh, spy's fine. Yeah, I can do spy. Oh wait, this one can't do spy. Okay, so we're gonna try and do a spy. Oh, it's a. Which is. Oh no, Uranus spies are hard. Oh no. Okay. So I might not be equipped to deal with this. Because the spy missions on Uranus require flying around underwater a lot. So,
These foes deserve your respect. Honor them with quick deaths, and I will be your victim.
and I don't have a good gun for it either. This is not ideal. Nothing about this is ideal for me. Ash would be okay for these if I was, you know... Wow, they're well equipped, okay. So that flicker is not for anything special, just for scanning these guys, the oculists. And that is a... Whoops, I want to go this way. I'll take C. That is for a quest. You need to do that, and they just passively show up on Uranus. Uranus tile sets. I'm so accustomed to melee weapons being absolute showstoppers that when I thwack an enemy and he doesn't die just from breathing on him hard, I like sort of freak out in the back of my head and I'm like, I should probably run. Because the loadout I have is not what you call ideal for this. Steel Path, it would be one thing if the enemies were just at like level 107. That's pretty easy, or 127 in this case. That's pretty easy to deal with. They're hard, they'll kill you fast, but it wouldn't, you know, it wouldn't be so bad. No, on Steel Path...
You're nearing the console.
Okay, I can at least cheese that. That's something. That's... Wow, it actually killed him. Nice. Oh, this one I can do that with. Yes! I can cheat. Please die, please, 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 please die. Please, please die, please, please, please. I only need to get them down below a certain threshold of health, like so. Come on, shank them. That could have gone better, but it was okay. Yes! So, the teleport works on inanimate objects like grates. This is a good thing. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to do this the hard way. I am on Uranus on Steel Path. And we are just going to use a cipher and ignore that. Uranus, the water planet. Here, it's a water planet anyway. You're getting stabbed. Power word, die. Is there another one here? I don't see it. Good. So I'm going to go back the way I came. So, fortunately, I had a backup plan and I was able to lock that enemy down and keep them from killing me when they clearly spotted me, or didn't spot me as the case may be. And then I started thwacking on them and they were like, I see you now. And I was like, uh-oh.
Move and strike.
Can I?
We have to win
Thank
this.
you. Wow, they did not die from any of that. I need to get out of here. 1 second cloak. Let's go. Awful loadout. Let's go. Oh no. So yeah, I'm on Uranus, on Steel Path, so everything takes tons and tons of damage to kill. Or requires tons of damage to... What just shot me? Get shanked. Oh, don't do that. Do that! Thank you! So yeah, thanks for tuning in, Ephraim Vincent. Oh, is that? Oh, yeah, I don't want to be at the exit. I want to deal with that guy. Where is he? Yeah! I'm gonna just keep doing this real quick. can't shake him. I'm gonna back off and shoot him a lot. Or just fall into a pit. That's good, that's good! Oh, I really did. Oh no! What I want to do is I want to get my mooks shooting at, or thwacking on him. I think those still work, right? He really wants my booty. Okay, he's down. I ordinarily would not be worried in the slightest, but I am not well equipped to deal with Steel Path with this loadout. That I am surviving as well as I am is kind of a mystery to me. Oh cool, and an environmentalist. Wow, that was rewarding. Shoot. I'll take a rewarding one like that. I did much more damage than I should have on a first buy mission, but it got done. I ain't complaining. It was a tad hairy. Hairier than it needed to be. Actually, on that note, I'm going to switch my melee weapon to something that can kill on Steel Path. Where are you? What was I looking for? Probably Stropha, because Stropha's dummy strong. Stropha's gross. Like, the thing is so powerful. It's not as good at range as the Redeemer and Redeemer Prime, but it just hits so damned hard. Incidentally, it did count as an exterminate. That is what I like to hear. We'll do this capture real quick. I do need steel essence. I need tons of it to get the primary and secondary arcane unlocker things. Fortunately, those are pretty cheap, so it's not that big a deal. They're 15 each, so like 1 day's worth of Steel Path daily special Steel Path missions will net you 2. Actually, quite a bit more than 2. It's what, 9 if you get one of the
Target located.
what are they called? Oh, the stalker likes. What are they called? The babby stalkers. Agony, suffering, and whatever their names are. Angst. I don't remember. Acolytes. There we go. I have a brain. I remember these things. Again, normally would never bring Ash to one of these, but I'm just playing around having fun. Also known as me being ridiculously overconfident. I'm gonna get to extraction. I do not wish to die.
Looks like heavy activity.
And none of them died. Because I don't think I have tons of damage mods on this weapon, so my 3 isn't able to do huge damage. I need to find out how that works, because I don't actually remember. I used to have covert lethality on when it worked, but then it didn't, so I have to go with other stat sticks. I should probably try it with the Mire. The Mire is really good for stat stick purposes. Partly because it's got a very low ribbon disposition. I don't hold much truck with ribbons.
I'll be on my way now.
So you can get at least one of each if you get an acolyte every time. I'm not. So you'll get like a minimum of 25 steel essence if you do the steel essence dailies. So that's enough for 1 2/3 of another. If you're getting any more along the way, so much the better. I'm gonna call it good at that. What do I need? Exterminations. Yeah, 2 exterminates. Let's
The sector? We
see if
got it?
there's
Really? Oh, happy day!
exterms
Happy, happy
here.
day!
There are.
What do I win?
I don't know. What do you win? There's an exterminate there. I'll do this one, and then I'll do the steel one afterwards. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. That's when my mic is still on. It is very good. I have a nasty habit of accidentally turning it off when I'm taking a drink of water, and then forgetting to turn it back on. Alright, now my loadout is grossly overdone. I don't need it for this. Dead.
So, the clothes are just a call. Warframe Wednesdays.
I'll let those 2 NPCs tag along. They're not doing any harm. There's enemies down here somewhere. There you are. Yo, did. Yo, did. Yo, extra did. Gotta reload. Do sort of wish that shotguns had a explosive radius mod to increase their explosive radius, but I definitely understand why they don't. Partly because there are so few shotguns that have explosive radiuses, radii, and partly because it would make some of the best shotguns and general weapons in the game even better. I say that, but they also have the galvanized mods, which we're supposed to make ranged weapons competitive with melee for damage output. And I'm like, so you're making bad ranged weapons slightly better, and well, you are improving bad ranged weapons, it's true, and making good ranged weapons much better, because being able to get stacking multi-shot is kind of bonkers. Nobody else down there, very good. Oh, there's a door I need to open. I like that ammo canister, it looks classy. More enemies, just only 10. Okay. I can't even see them. I'm just kind of blind firing in their general direction. Because the projectiles I'm shooting explode, so, you know, who needs aim? Rejoice and be
successful
merry.
mission. Extraction.
I'm leaving them behind. What were you doing up there, friend? My Red Veil score, improve my Arbiter's and Cephalon Suda score. And now I'll do Steel, which will, I think, bump the Red Veil up more or less close to what it lost. I have to... where are you? There it is, staring me in the face. Yeah, that'll bump it up with worth what it lost. I need to get that up to 70,000 before I'm basically done with them, with the new... Oh, I haven't been looking for the items at all. Oops. That's okay. I forget that they exist, which is a bit of a shame. Sort of wish they had a unique icon for them that showed up as something unique, like that. I'm gonna check over here real quick, because they're clearly checking. If there's a group, usually it behooves you to look. Oh, there was another right next to it that I walked right past. Real nice. It behooves you to look simply because other people are there and you don't want to waste their time. If I'm on my own, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones, as it were, and just ignore them. But if other people are there, it's just the cool thing to go and find them for people, because that's usually why they're there. Oh good, my Astilla Prime's at 30. I can switch to my Flux Rifle. Oh, did I just see one? I believe I did. Nope, that is Veston Moss, which I need more scans of, always. Hey buddy. Hey buddy. Hey buddy.
Let's go on the offensive.
Yes. There's something over here. I think it's just resources. Yep. Oh, thanks, dude. It's over here. Ah. More nanospores. Oh, I shouldn't be surprised.
The enemy is
I know. Who plays
well
Ash,
done.
right?
Get to extraction.
I'm not even that edgy. try to play the field though. As far as Warframes are concerned. I haven't played Ashen forever though, so this is kind of me relearning how to paint like Bob Ross. There's an object here somewhere. I guess all of them got gotten. Oh, there we go, all 4. Very nice.
On it like paint.
Another job well executed.
Red Veil back up to where they were, which is nice. I do need to somehow get them to 70, but I'll worry about that for tomorrow. If I have time tomorrow. I may not actually have time tomorrow. Shoot. That's okay. We'll see what happens. Flux rifle. Let's get you leveled up. I need to sell some of these because they're not doing me any good. Where are you? There you are. Yo, potion.
When you say operator, your chosen Warframe suits you.
Flux, let me get max out one of those in there. What do you need? Survival mission level 30 or higher without killing anyone or using health consumables. That is easy. That demands Ivara. So we're gonna get to Ivara. That's my basic game plan. V polarity, V polarity. Probably another V polarity. See what this winds up being. I don't think I have flux. Yeah. I don't have another ribbon for flux rifles. If I did, it'd be pretty cool. But survival mission level 30 or higher without killing anyone or using health consumables. A bunch of ribbons I need to unveil. Is there a similar one? All these involve killing things. That's okay. So don't kill stuff. So Ivara. Ivara. Oh, Ivara. What does Arcane Ultimatum even? Finisher kills. Ha! We won't be using that. This is an interesting build. Shoot. Oh, right, because it's the looter build that just sit around absorbing loot. That's right. Okay, so we'll go with the duration build, because that's the easiest way to do this. So I need to last for 5 minutes in a hostile environment. What I like to do for these, I'm gonna go solo because I can't trust anybody. Oh, I don't have Void here. Oh no, oh no. What I like to do for these is, where are you? Survival. Okay, survival. Is I like doing the Void. So the only real reason I like doing Void survival for these is Void beam traps, which are very easy to trigger, but do not count against you for kills for these. I am just going to pop one of those. do, we should be fine for the rest of this. So, don't use health consumables. I have not used health consumables.
Hold on.
I use an energy
Getting
consumable.
auxiliary life support.
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter.
Oh, let's deal with that too.
Don't let it escape.
Okay, so they've detected me, and that's not quite ideal. Where are the... There they are. So my main thing is I need to keep an eye on where those are and use them, because I'll need to use a couple of them, since I can't kill enemies officially. Yes, it is leading this way. I'm blind. Where are you? Is it over here? Yes.
Life
very
support
good.
coming.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get a life support thing in a sec.
There it is, right for synthesis. Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area.
Easy's pleasy. So toasted is the weenie.
You impress me, Hunter. This specimen will be studied
let's
for
get some-
integration into Sanctuary. Thank you.
These are the same enemies, so that's fine. I now need to retreat and get a pillar real quick, which will not take me long. I have to be very careful about using my melee weapon because I can accidentally kill enemies very easily. They are fragile compared to my awe-inspiring might and girth.
Life's activated. Get ready for a
I
capsule.
do have the thing equipped, right? I did not want to do that. Where's the thing?
Another life support capsule is now available.
I need to activate another one. I'm not getting the rooms that I would like for getting these guys killed. Fortunately, they will follow me around, so if I go looking for one, I should be able to get to it. Eventually they will get to it. Keeping me topped up with energy is nice, but not essential. This room can... No, this is not one of the rooms I want. Okay, good. I don't think I killed anyone there. I'm gonna have to go back for another energy pillar. Very straightforward stuff, though. You just have to not kill enemies. You can get them killed, but not by you. If they are killed by you, it is a problem. As long as you just manipulate them into a situation in which they'll die, it's fine.
Life support has been replenished.
It is, again, distressingly easy to kill them, though. So I do have to be somewhat cautious. Is that an open door? It is an open door. This is also not a good one for that. Come on. I'm having the devil's own time here. Of course, that explosion would not go through a wall. Hopefully there were none there. I believe those exploding crates will count against you, but the lasers should not if I can find a room with them. Which I am not seeing. It's okay. We are good to go.
Life support activated. The raid is off to a successful start.
Ah, here we go. This is a great
Extraction
room
is
for it.
available if you need it.
Well, we're gonna get out of here anyway and hope that we... Oh, excellent. Exit's right here. Hopefully that counted. If it didn't, I'll be a bit disappointed. Unless there was some criteria I didn't get.
Tenno, prepare
We'll
for
find out in a sec. If not, it's easy to do. 9 minutes, 28 seconds. Why? I wasn't there for that long. Okay, so obviously I did not do something that I needed to do. What was it? Complete a survival. Oh, Big brain time. Strong enough. So I'm so mad at myself. What a perfect waste of 10 minutes of my life. So because it's only level 20 to 25, it doesn't work. So I have to do that. I laugh because that's such a rookie mistake. I've been playing for, I don't know.
Your job is to
There we
distract
go.
the enemy.
I should have
Other
known
Tenno
when that didn't
operative
show up.
raids the ship for much needed supplies. Make
I'm
your
gonna make this
presence known.
quick. That's not what I wanted to do. It is, but it isn't as well. Oh wow, that moved quick. I could not even guide it. That's fine. We'll be fine.
They have just shut down all systems.
Alright, so
And sending
same
life support
thing as
capsules
before.
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter.
Nice. Where are they?
Track it with the
Oh, this room's perfect.
Don't let it escape.
So, platform and lasers. So all I have to do is lure them in here, and I'll be able to get them killed. Come on. Dash wire noise. Go here. Dead guy. Didn't count against me. Press P. It didn't show up at the bottom of the screen. That's really disconcerting. I don't like that. Where am I supposed to be going for this dude? Where ist thou? Oh, how did you get through unscathed? Causing me the fear.
Get ready for a capsule.
So that room I can get kills and therefore stay supplied without actually having to kill enemies. I am still within the letter of the law, as it were. He did say there was a capture target, right? Okay, there it is.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Run there, please. I gotta activate one while I look for this scan target.
Life support has been replenished.
Okay, that's either going down there, it's going over here, it's probably going over here. Okay, it either absolutely isn't, or Yeah, okay, it's going over this way, that's fine. You learn real quick how to navigate without deactivating your cloak as Ivara. I'm having to remind myself how,
Prepare
because
for
it's been
life support.
2 weeks since I was able to be on. Come on. Get up there.
Additional life support has arrived.
I am getting to that point. I really need to activate that life support. Oh good, more lasers. So that's good for me in the sense that I can get enemies killed there without getting in trouble for it. I need to get juice.
30-second warning.
Both of these,
Life support activated.
which will get me pretty close to where I can come on. Where I need to be in terms of surviving.
Life has been replenished.
I need to find where that dude is. Where is you, dude? Yeah, see?
Life support on the way.
Oh, where was it? Was it over here? No, it's not there. So they'll die. I'll collect. You can do wall bounces
Another
and
life support
such
capsule is now
without
available.
getting decloaked. It's about the trickiest thing you can do. There is a client host trick you used to be able to do. I'm not sure if you still can, where you can bullet jump like in a straight vertical without holding any button. Yeah, it's a client trick, I think. Client only.
Operative has just made their first
Okay, so
discovery.
that's... I
Keep
need to
up the
find
good work.
the...
We're ready. Go to extraction.
I want to find a scanning target, but I can't see where he is. Is he over here?
Life support incoming.
If he's there, I'm not going to find him. Because I need to get... Oh, heck with this. You don't want this time to do it this way.
Critical life support.
Yeah.
levels.
I know.
Extraction is your best option. I've delivered another life support
That's not
capsule.
what I wanna do.
Life support activated. Life support activated.
I have no earthly idea. So I am going to ignore the scanning target because I'm blind and can't see his scan trail. And it's a survival, so I am kind of on the clock. So that's good. Whatever. It's fine. I can get him later.
Life support on the way.
Let's find out what it's for. Hopefully not a duplicate. Or at least not for a weapon that I already have one for. That would be nice. Fullman. I don't think I had one for Fullman. That is not bad. At all. Multi-shot? Yes. Magazine capacity? For Fullman? Also yes. That's not too shabby. Yeah, because the Fullman has no, it doesn't use ammo. It's got infinite ammo, but it has magazine capacity. So let me Fullman. I may already have a ribbon for the Fullman.
If I may say, operator, your chosen Warframe suits you.
I did, in fact, have one for the Fullman, but it was kind of crap. A reduction in ammo maximum doesn't hurt it in the slightest that I know of. So status duration is pretty okay, fire rate is pretty okay, but multi-shot and magazine capacity are both very positive. Ideally, you'd have a negative in there, but that's okay. That's not bad. I am getting close to my ribbon limit, though. Okay, so I'm gonna... I don't want you, I want you. Keep you for now. I'm gonna do capture missions and get these, this has the status chance, right? Oh, I want to slap heat on here
Operator,
if I
are
can.
you enjoying the view?
Yeah. Actually, thermite rounds might be the better choice. That does bump me over 200%. Very nice. Okay. So I've got some heat, not a lot, but I will be getting procs like crazy. Lots of procs. Ideally, I get some way of getting galvanized aptitude on here sooner rather than later, because that adds me a bunch of damage. What we're doing now is we're just going to get those last couple scans, and then I'm going to have to call it shortly. Let me find a capture I can just do over and over and over again, because captures are speedy. They're fast.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target.
Cloaking time.
The hunt is on, Tenno. The synthesis scanner is detecting a potential target. Use it. Search for traces of the target.
Target located. Bring them in. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is Tenno.
I'm not seeing a trail. That would clearly be too easy. Over here, hello. Straight ahead, okay.
There it is. Right for synthesis.
Excellent.
Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require.
Stop running! Also does slash damage, so for a status painter, the Flux Rifle is very good. If I could get Prime Shred on here. It'd be even better. Because I could go through crowds. Check my loadout. I don't think I have Prime Shred on. I might. The way I was blowing through ammo, probably a Prime Shred on there, but I have to find out. It would be one of the things that I'd equip early on, unless it's an explosive weapon. I do not have Prime Shred. I do have regular Shred though, so that's probably why. But I do want to get Prime Shred on there, and I do want to get Prime Cryo rounds on there as soon as I can. As well as Galvanized Aptitude. Yeah, Prime Cryo rounds I'll probably replace Rhyme rounds with. Definitely want that for the status. Shred for the fire rate and punch through, and then Galvanized Aptitude, and that's basically my loadout. Kind of want heavy caliber if I can swing it for the boosted damage, but it's not necessary. So I'm looking V polarity, a D polarity somewhere. Maybe there, or there, because this is on, I've only formatted it once. Ugh, I've only formatted it once. Oh, I need to actually get more primary and secondary arcane adapters. So, real quick. Not Excuse me. Visit Conclave. At some point, I'm actually going to put more work into Conclave so I can get it ranked up. I don't think I have to talk to him in person. Steel Path Honors, yep, there we go. Do I have 32? Perfect, I can buy one of each. Excellent. Just counterpoints, whatever. For what? Shotguns? Yeah. Bleaches and bleaches. Where was the capture that I just did? There it is. I'll just do these solo, it takes less time, and I don't have to worry about somebody accidentally killing something that I need alive. So yeah, with Tenet and Kuva weapons, you need to...
Happy hunting.
There is a sanctuary target here, Hunter. I sense it.
You need, in order to get them maxed out, to put in 5 Forma. What the hell is this thing? What are you doing here? What is going on? What did you... Bug frame.
We cannot let our target know we're here.
Okay,
Track
well
them
the
down
target is
quickly.
dead, because
Target located. Bring them in.
he's dead.
Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at this. Your part is done here, Tenno.
That is headed this way, very good.
That's it. It will be a perfect
Oh.
specimen. Trap it so you can synthesize it for me.
I got him. Okay.
You impress me, Hunter. This specimen will be studied for integration into Sanctuary. Thank you.
Okay, I'm getting a phone call. Bear with me. Looks like it was probably a junk call. If it wasn't, they'll leave a message. Deal with it accordingly. Oh, I forgot that those push you down. I think I have one more that I can do. And I need a ton more Samara standing, but we'll get there. Yeah, I need, I don't know, something on the order of 120 something thousand. Like 125,000, I think.
Power continues to shift. Navigation
It might be less than that now, but it's, or 225. It's some absolutely obnoxious number like that, yeah. I don't want Void Fissures, I want Syndicate. I need one more, yeah. Very good. So we're going to go to Hepit one more once.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract our target.
Do we have glowy paths? Yes, we
The
do.
synthesis scanner is detecting a potential target. Use it. Search for traces of the target.
Usually they're on the way. Sometimes they branch off dramatically, and that's the only reason I need to search for them early. Because if anyone's going to get lost, it is going to be me.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape. The capture target has vital information that we need to extract. We need our subject brought back alive. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is here, Tenno.
Should be showing up pretty soon, unless it's right off to the right here, which I think
There it is. Right for synthesis. Tame this creature so you may perform the synthesis I require.
Doot.
Your hunt is finished. Pay me a visit to receive your reward.
Seconds, 10 seconds, I can't do it. So we are going to do it the easy way. And just re-up our press crouch a lot to be cloaked for 45 seconds. Shh, don't tell DE. Octavia's busted. Like, it's gross how busted Octavia is. I mean, truly and sincerely monstrous. There's almost zero situations in which Octavia isn't a superb choice. Most situations, Octavia is a very good call, a very good pick. Because she can be built to be so good. She's superb for solo scut work, where you just want to be quiet and get through a mission while cloaked with minimal effort. She's great for defensive stuff because, you know, she has aggro in the form of her mallet things. She's just really good in general.
You are a true hunter. Where would the sanctuary be?
She provides team-wide buffs. If you build her for strength, they are fairly good. If you don't build her for strength, they're kind of okay. They're not bad.
I see we are of like mind. I can tell. You find thrill in the hunt. Come back later for a new target.
10,000 isn't too bad. I need more than that.
Make you an even stronger
What do I need? I need my checklist is what I need. Shoot. Give me a sec. Checklist. I need all of Limbo and all of Inaros. Ick. And then I need the main BP for Nidus, Atlas, Revenant, and Zaku. I do need Nidus. I have Titania done. I did that in the background. Atlas. Oh, I have Zaku's blueprint. Okay, excellent. I just have to farm the parts for that, and that's torture. And I have the Revenant blueprint, so I just need the parts for that. That's not so bad. I do need Atlases and Niduses. I may focus on doing those before doing Inaros and Limbo, because Inaros and Limbo's powers are both questionable in terms of that Helminth offers. Questionable at best. Of incredibly dubious value. Inaros grants Pocket Sand. It's a blind ability, yay. It's not terrible, but most frames that could use it could get better use out of other things. Atlas's Limbo's, I believe, is Banish that he grants, and unfortunately, I don't think it does you any good at all. Well, you can do it to allies. You can use it on allies, which is good. I don't think you can use it on yourself, though. I'd have to look that up. I'm not going to do that at this moment. Although I do have to run, like, nowish. Actually, I needed to run 15 minutes ago, so I really need to run now, but who cares? At some point, I'll have to get duplicates of these. Oh, there are 100,000 a pop. Jesus. No, thanks. I'll wait. Yeah, I'll probably wind up just focusing on Atlas and Nidus, get their blueprints, and then get their components, because they're both fairly relevant. Nidus grants, if you Helminth Nidus, he gives you his 2, I believe, which is an excellent crowd control, pull everybody into one place move that nearly anyone who wants to do that can benefit from. Atlas's is actually a loot ability, I believe, with an augment. It's his Stone Gaze, I think. It's not his Punch, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's his Stone Gaze, I'm pretty sure. And that's quite good, because with the augment, any stoned enemies have a higher chance of dropping loot, so anybody can become a semi-capable looting frame, though not as easy as Necros and Co. The only other ones I need to do that are regular frames are Nova, Excalibur, and Trinity, and those are all a matter of just abusing or bullying a boss a few times. Alright, I do have to run though. Thanks for tuning in. If you didn't tune in, that's okay, I forgive you. If you did tune in, congratulations, you watched me live. That's incredible. You're tweaking those metrics from the algorithms. So yeah, I do this every Wednesday, Warframe Wednesdays, where I do some Warframe for a couple hours. I also have a Mecha Mondays stream where I do something giant robot related or mecha adjacent. And I have, even more specifically, I have a Free Read Fridays stream where I read short stories and indeed entire novels aloud. Right now, I'm banging through a book of Scandinavian fairy tales, so if you want to hear stories of coming of age and daring do and small children that murder trolls to death, as well as other stories, I highly recommend checking that out. Or if you want to check out my reading of, say, Snow Crash by Neil Stephenson, that's worth checking out. I've had that there. But yeah, other than that, thanks for tuning in. See you later, and have a good one. And with that, I gotta go. Bye.